Hello, everyone. It's Thursday, right? I think it's Thursday. Either way, it's a weekday, and I am on for Daily Dose of Stamping Therapy. Yesterday was crazy with the reveal of the new catalog as well as the retiring list. I went through my catalog last night and marked everything, so I really got like a feel for what all is on the list. And as always, I'm kind of going through in the beginning and I'm marking things off that are retiring. And I'm like, oh, really? That's okay, well, oh, that's going. And I'm like, it's no big deal. But by the very end of the catalog, I'm like, oh my gosh, everything's leaving. So it's okay because I've also looked at the new catalog and the new catalog is absolutely amazing. I can't wait to play with the new in colors, Magenta Madness. I'm so excited about that. So now that I've gone through all of it, when it comes to stamps, I'm usually not too upset about any sort of stamp sets that are going because new ones are always coming. And like, if I love it so much that I've used it a ton, then like, I'm going to probably stop using it soon because that's just kind of how trends go. Like you play with it for a long time and then you put it down and you pick up another one and you kind of forget about that one. So I'm not that worried about it. Although there was one super cute grandparent stamp set that I thought would be fun to get, you know, since I have a child and she has grandparents now, because all of my grandparents are gone as well as Brad's. So I don't really have that. And I thought about getting that stamp set, but I wanted to wait to see if it was retiring, and it is, so I won't be getting that one. But now I can just look through the new catalog and see if there's something that I do want to get that would be very similar. So now after going through the catalog, I would say probably my biggest things that I'm sad to see go are some of the framelits, the layering ovals, the layering circles. I'm really sad to see those go. So yeah, those, I mean, I guess they're not selling. Like Stampin' Up! Usually, you know, gets rid of stuff. They're not like, oh, this is our most popular item. Out the door it goes. And I'm sure they're not like, oh, these are like all of the least favorite products. I'm sure there's other reasons for why certain things go. And some of them, you know, they come back in a different version or, you know, like instead of selling them as, you know, a pack of 3, it's now a pack of 2 or, you know, whatever that might be. For example, the Stampin' Blends, you'll see a lot of Stampin' Blends on the retiring list. And that's because they're no longer selling them as a single marker. So you can't buy just the light or just the dark. It's now a combo pack. And Stampin' Up! Again is doing that because they're mostly sold as a combo. So rather than having that option, they're just reducing it because it also takes away space in the catalog too. So that means that they can make room for other things. So that's super exciting. So anyway, if you have any other questions about the retiring list, let me know. If you do want to purchase any items that are retiring, you know, a lot of people always ask me like, you know, should I buy now? Can I wait? Can I not wait? What do you think? I really don't know. I'm really surprised at how certain things are selling out because a lot of items are already sold out and other ones aren't. So I can't really say. My best suggestion is if you really want it, buy it now because I don't really know whether it's going to be here tomorrow or in a half hour or anything like that. I know there was a kit that's Stampin' Up! Super, super reduced. It was like 85% off. And usually the more it's on sale means the more inventory Stampin' Up! Is trying to clear, and it's already sold out. So they must have had a ton of inventory because they put it at such a high discount and it's sold out already. So people loved it. But today we are going to play with the April 2020 Paper Pumpkin. So I did the first card on Tuesday, which is this one here. And each of my 4 cards look a little different because I kind of like learned some things as I went along. So one of the things is that a pearl doesn't really go on each of those yellow dots because I ran out of pearls. So I took my Daffodil Delight blends and colored some pearls that I had and was able to get that exact same look. So technically a pearl does not go on every single flower center. I think it just goes like on the big ones or just on a few here and there. You could always put it on like 3 or 4 and then go through all 4 cards, see how many you have left, and then add as needed. But I used them on every single yellow dot and ran out. So that's one tip. One of the other tips is I put this one, I went ahead and put the birds on the tree, but like it worked because like, you know, you can kind of push the branch up under it and like it looks super cute like that. But like whenever you pull it out and then put it back, then it doesn't really go back. So that's kind of a problem. So yeah, I ended up putting the birds on the tree with mini glue dots. And I put the mini glue dot on the tree, knowing that it was nice and on the tree and not like falling off. And then I stuck the bird onto it. So that was my biggest tip for this one. So it opens up like that. And again, the tree stamp is stamped sideways. So you stamp it once here and then once here. And it does line up with the leaves that are already on there, which I don't have a picture of those. I think that's all of the tips and tricks I have for that one. If you're just getting on, welcome to Daily Dose of Stamping Therapy. Give me a little shout out so that I know who's here and I can say hello to you. First Coke Zero of the day. I've been so busy. I've been running around like a crazy person and haven't really had a chance to like do much. So this is like therapy for me. I'm sitting down. She's napping. Brad actually went to the post office and I'm having my Coke Zero and I'm with all of you guys. So you guys make me happy and keep me level so I'm not too crazy. Although I don't know if that's even a thing. Hi, Carol. Welcome. Hi, Beth. Okay, so this is the tricky card that I had no clue what was going on. And I finally figured it out. So if you have the April Paper Pumpkin Kit and you're wondering what in the world this is, because this is too big of a card. And did I lose you guys? Are you still there? Hi, Debbie. Welcome. It just said disconnected. So I hope you guys are all still there. I hope you didn't miss anything. Okay. So if you have the April Paper Pumpkin and you're wondering what this is, this right here is your card base. So watching from Michigan, well, welcome. I hope it's not too cold and gross up there. I know it's like super rainy here, but I am slightly excited for the fact that I don't have to water my freshly planted grass. So here's hoping it grows. Hi, Dawn. Okay, so it just flashed. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, so for this is your card base. This is the back of your card. Or like this is the back of your card. And you're going to fold the first crease, so the first score line, you're going to fold that across the front, raining there too. Yeah, it's just kind of, well, if anything, it's watering all of our flowers and everything to make for a happier tomorrow. And we have to have rain to have sunshine because then we're more grateful for that. So it's kind of how I try to see it, but ugh, it's so gross out. And then you're going to take, okay, so you fold it in half and it goes too far. So then you're going to fold this piece back over and that is what your card front looks like. So it is that Z fold and the green is back here and the fold is over here. So I hope that makes sense. I think here is one that I haven't done at all. Here's a yellow pearl. I wonder if it fell off of one of my cards or if it's an extra. Oop, I think it was right here. We're good. Okay, so here's one that this is how it came in the package. And this is why it is super confusing, because it's folded back and you're like, what the heck is this? So fold it around to the front and then fold this over. And there you go. So super fabulous Z-fold card, just a little confusing. And I know the instructions didn't help very much on explaining how that works. So here we go. This is my last one. So there's 4 of these. And I do know that that fabulous greeting, here's my instructions that we might look at a little bit to try to figure this out. So there's this awesome sentiment, and it says, life's greatest blessings begin and end with family. It is in families that we learn to love, teach what is most important, and grow together in love and laughter. Grateful for you, happy to be yours. How amazing is that? I love it. Absolutely love it. So this is going to go on that card front flap, but it's only going to be adhered like halfway. So what we want to do is we want to fold our card and then center this on there and hope that, yep, we're good. I'm a little lower than I am high. So it's actually going to be like easeled like that. So you just want to make sure that you're not putting adhesive there. Another tip for how to do that. So a lot of times, like, okay, so I know it's on this side. So I can always add like 1, 2, 3 and know that that is far enough over. That one might be a little bit more centered. So there you have that fabulous card. One of the other things that you can do is you can place it on your card here. Kind of put your fingers right here and know that you can add adhesive all along that area. So you're putting it on the white, not on the actual piece here. Yes, same here, Laura. There's a lot of rain. Like, I think it's supposed to rain like from now until the end of the weekend, which is like what, 4 days? So last night, me and Brad had a conversation. He absolutely loves donuts. I love a good warm Krispy Kreme, but otherwise, like just a regular donut from any place, like, I mean, it's got to be perfect if I'm going to waste calories on it, is kind of how I see it. And not all donuts are the same. To him, I'm pretty sure all donuts are the same because he loves them. Well, I said, hey, how about we make donuts? Like, I'm pretty good with yeast and bread and stuff like that. So I feel confident in being able to do that. So I said, let's make them. And he goes, oh, okay. Do we want to wait until the weekend? And I was like, sure, but does it really matter? Like, we're home every single day. Does it really matter if it's a weekday or a weekend? Not really. But we'll still probably wait until the weekend, I guess. You know, the sad thing about this, like, amazing greeting is that we're covering it up. I don't know. I almost don't want to, but I guess I will. At least I will for, like, 1 or 2 of them to see what it looks like. Because, like, we're going to add this over the top of it. And then a butterfly and some ribbon and a greeting and all kinds of stuff. So, let's see. We're going to use these greeting pieces. And I think I'm going to use the I'll Always Be Here For You. Because that one is something that I know I can send right now with all the happy mail I've been sending. So it's almost like I started some craziness. So last week I did all those cards and said I wanted to send 20 cards out because I felt like I hadn't been sending cards and I needed to get on it and send some cards. So I said I was going to send 20 cards over the weekend, which I did. And said I wanted to send 20 cards every week. I've already sent like 15 more cards and I still have my list of 20 for next week. And like so many cards, I'm just like starting to send them out like a crazy person. And it's wonderful, but crazy all at the same time. The amazing thing is I've gotten a lot of responses from the cards that I have sent where people just say, hey, I got your card, thanks. It made my day, or something like that. And that's what keeps me going. It's all of you guys. It's all of the people who say, thank you, your card made my day. Like all of that just makes me feel like I'm doing the right thing and I was meant to do this and it keeps me going all the time. No yeast involved in your donut holes? Oh, that's interesting. Send me the link to the recipe if you have it. I would love to see that. Hi, Becky. But yeah, no yeast ones. Yeah, because these are kind of intense. Like it actually says to like make them the night before, or make the dough, which I mean, if you're doing something early in the morning, a lot of times I would make it the night before to let it rise and everything. But like make it the night before and then do this and that. And I was just like, wow, little intense on the donut making. They better be good. Okay, so the picture just shows that this is like folded over behind the greeting. So I ran it along the back of my greeting to measure the amount and folded it over. So hopefully I can get 4 out of this. Oh yeah, no doubt I can get 4. Becky, be sure to give birthday wishes and hugs from us for his 2nd birthday today. That's so exciting. Hi, Karen. Welcome. Okay, yeah, I have like a small little snippet left over. So I'll add that to the pile of leftover bits that I have. Okay, so this I'm going to add just by putting adhesive on a few of the leaves down low. And then I'm just going to let like the upper leaves kind of hang a little bit so it looks a little bit more like 3D and I don't know, like real. Awesome. Thank you so much, Dawn. You are amazing. I will definitely check those out and keep you guys posted on whether we do yeast ones or whether we do those. I almost feel like, oh no, I do have a whole mess of round cookie cutters, so that shouldn't be a problem. I was thinking I don't even have like a donut, mold or whatever. Of course, the question of the day is always, what's everyone having for supper? And let's see, what did we have last night? Oh, last night we had our homemade Chinese. It was amazing. I had that again for lunch as leftovers. And tonight, I think we are going to have like a chicken bacon pasta something. So that was another question. I said, oh, but if I get this out, because I got out bacon and I thought we could use the bacon for 2 different recipes. So I said we could have breakfast one day and we could have this chicken bacon pasta. And I was like, oh, but tomorrow's Thursday already. This was last night. And Friday we always have calzones. And again, my husband was like, we could have calzones on Saturday. Like, does it really matter? It's crazy. Don't make the holes too big. Okay. Which I do have a problem with that. So my mom's great aunts, my mom's aunts, made the most delicate, wonderful cookies. I mean, they weighed each individual cookies. Those like little bitty cute ones that like could be sold in tins, mass produced and everything. So like they were very specific on these, delicate little cookies and tea sort of thing. So anytime we make big cookies, then my mom's always like, oh, the aunties are going to be, upset that we made too big of cookies. And like, I have a tendency that like, if I'm hand making them, like they just get bigger and bigger and bigger as I go along. And I think it's just because I want to like be done. So when I make my cookies, I use a scoop because then I know they're consistent, they're even, and they're all good. I do love cinnamon rolls. Brad isn't a fan of cinnamon rolls, and those are way too much work for me to make an entire pan of those, which is, well, one recipe is almost a pan and a half if I'm the only one eating them. I mean, he'll eat them, but he's not excited about them. I'm excited about them. I love a good cinnamon roll. Okay, so we have our little ribbon piece. I'm just going to add a little bit of adhesive to the card, and I'm going to lay the ribbon down. So like it's not like super held on, but it is. And then I'm going to put dimensionals on my greeting, and then I'm just going to press the greeting over top. So what's everybody else's take on donuts or cinnamon rolls or pastries, like breakfast pastries? I love a good like cheese Danish. But like I feel like I only get those like whenever I don't know, like whenever I go to a hotel and I get it in the continental breakfast or something like that. Super cute. Love it. And then I'm going to add a little butterfly. And he's going to go on dimensionals too. So yeah, don't forget to share what you're having for supper tonight, and let me know what you think about breakfast foods and pastries and stuff like that. I feel like I'm getting hungry and I want to eat all of those now. Super cute. I like the little like pop of pink and pop of yellow on the card. It really like, I don't know, brings the card to life, I guess. Although I'm not a huge fan of how that ribbon turned out. I think I'm going to like spread it out a little bit more. Let's see how this one looks. I will say I completely apologize if you put a comment and I don't happen to like react to it, because I have no clue why. But like I've read through the comments like right after I got off of here and see that someone commented that I never saw like scrolling through my feed. And so I don't understand why that happens, but so I apologize if you're commenting while I'm talking and I don't happen to respond. I definitely am not doing that on purpose, and I'm not sure why Facebook doesn't do that. I don't really know. Facebook and all of their algorithms and craziness can't keep up with it all sometimes. So the little mini dimensionals barely fit on our little butterfly, but I made it work. This one, the figuring out the folds was the hardest, but otherwise it's a really fun, easy card. No crazy issues with the placement of birds or anything like that. Or using up too many pearls. Oh yeah, there's green pearls that go on this one. Ooh, I can't wait to put those on. I still didn't bring the take your pick tool over here to this side, and I just put my butterfly on before putting my greeting on. I guess it really doesn't matter. Hi Donna, welcome. If you've looked through the retiring list, let me know what the items are that you're sad to see go. I know some people were sad to see Dazzling Diamonds go, but that's powdered glitter, and that just makes me too nervous that I can't use it. So it doesn't happen here at my house. So I wasn't too sad to see that. No bike riding today, Donna. Too much rain, huh? I really want to get my bike out, especially since we live like right on the trail now. And I really want one of those bike trailers for kids. But I'm also a little nervous for Claire in one of those. But I feel like the bike trailer has to be easier than one of them where the seat is on the back of you, because then they're like any weight they shift messes up your bike. So surely the trailer should be better. I'm sure it still shakes you around. But I think it would be easier. Maybe, I don't know. And she could have like toys in the little bike trailer, or a cup, without having to worry about her dropping it like over the edge, because they're usually like sealed closed. There's 1,000,001 butterflies left because I only used 4. So there's 8 left. Although I could put one on the inside too. Yes, I love Wink of Stella. I call Wink of Stella my safe glitter because you can just like throw it on there and you're all good. Yeah, I think I'm going to add a little butterfly to the inside of each of these because I have so many butterflies and birdies left over. In a bike trailer. See, that's what I'm thinking, because also if I had a bike trailer, then if we have a second child, I can put both of them in there. Whereas if I have just that little thing, then I can only fit one kid. Love Wink of Stella, yes. Like I said, it's safe glitter and makes things so much better. So there's the little butterfly on the inside. And there's the complete card. Oh, wait, we still have jewels to put on there. I'm just going to put 3. See, I think I'm going to end up with too many green ones left over, and then I ran out of the yellow ones. You just never know. I am still kind of sad that I had to cover up that whole greeting on the background because it was such a sweet saying. Of course, I'll be posting all of the finished photos of the these paper pumpkin cards on my blog, laurastampad.com. So you can check those out there, as well as all the past kits. So if you're ever wondering what it was last year in May or April or anything like that, you can always go check that out too. Or if you just haven't had a chance to complete one of your old kits and you have some questions on it, you can always go look at my blog post. Okay. So this is the April Paper Pumpkin Kit. There's 4 of each of these cards, and they also have super cute coordinating envelopes. So there's this envelope and that envelope. And this, of course, coordinates with that green. And that one. Super, super cute. Hi, Linda. Welcome. You can always watch the replay, too. But here's both of the paper pumpkins. And like I said, I always have so much left over. So I have 2 trees left over, a little snippet of ribbon, 1 of the banner sets. I have 2 of the greenery pieces left, a whole bunch of butterflies and, yeah, that's okay. A whole bunch of butterflies and birdies left, and an entire sheet of labels left. So there's 3 of this style and 6 of these. I wonder where I was supposed to put those. Maybe they go like on the inside or something? I don't know. It doesn't show them. Oh, they're for if you did something differently or used a bigger greeting. So here are some other ideas of different ways that you could use these supplies, which I love that giant hydrangea flower. Super, super fabulous. Don't forget that the May Paper Pumpkin is going to have Purple Posy, which is a current in color, and 4 of the new in colors that are coming out. So as a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you will get to see those in colors and play with those in colors 2 weeks before they go live for everyone else. So that's super exciting. If you're interested in signing up for Paper Pumpkin, you can just go to paperpumpkin.com and sign up there. You want to sign up before May 10th because that's the deadline for the May one. As I get off of here, then I'll also leave a link for that Paper Pumpkin signing up so you can get that, and I'll give you a direct link for that. Of course, Paper Pumpkin does come with everything that you need to be able to do the kit except for scissors. So if you don't have a ton of craft supplies, you're new to crafting, you're afraid that you might not have everything, don't worry at all. Comes with everything. I only use the kit over here except for the extra pearls that I added in, but that's extra. I also did the greeting differently with my early espresso ink, and because it came with Pear Pizzazz ink, but I used my full-size ink pad because I had it, but it does come with it. And then I did use scissors, a bone folder, but the cards were already scored. I just scored them extra. But yeah, those are all the things that you need. They're all here. I still have a half a sheet of dimensionals left. So much extra goodie and everything. It's awesome. If you guys have any questions on anything, then let me know. If you want to place an order for any of the retiring products, like I said, my best advice is to order them now because you just never know when they're going to sell out, as items are selling out pretty quickly. Because the items are while supplies last until June 2nd. Yeah. And of course, if you want to check me out in any other places, you can check out my blog, laurastamppad.com, my YouTube channel, which has a video that posted today, and my channel is Laura's Stamp Pad. And yeah, that's everything. I hope you guys all have a wonderful evening. I hope there's no crazy storms in your area, as I know there are some down south. Just rain here. Yes, definitely make sure you have your right credit card information for Paper Pumpkin so that it does process through correctly. Hi, Liz. Welcome. Yes, Beth. Order now. You've already, Beth placed an order with me, and by the time we placed it, there was already 1 item sold out. So it's crazy. So I hope you guys stay safe and healthy. Love, hugs, and prayers to all of you guys. And I'll see you later. Happy stamping. Bye-bye.